You will be
not
detected in this
here.
area.
No line.
Spotted by hostiles.
Over there
Fall
pushing
back.
Dave Brugg.
Thank you.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dirty Dave. In this video, we're going to be defending Taylor's office and Archive. So going straight into our team composition, I watched a lot of the Year 3 Season 1 finals in DreamHack, and for this objective, majority of the pros took Smoke, Castle, and Mira, and then their final two were just options, whichever they preferred. And for our strategy, we're going to be doing the same thing. So we're going to be taking Smoke, Castle, and Mira, and for the final two, I really like Bandit and a solid roamer. So that can be Ella, Vigil, or Alibi. So pick one of those and that'll be our fire for our strategy. But some good replacements are Jaegers always, and then Mute. You can replace Bandit, and honestly you can take both Mute and Bandit. It's pretty solid. Valkyrie is great. There's a lot of open areas to have solid cams for. And then Pulls to help keep top control from below. You know, Echo's good. Legion solid as always. And then personally, I'm not a fan of Maestra, and I haven't seen him used in Pro League yet since it got delayed. But his gun is great, but I don't really like his ability. Personally, I like Echo more for that type of role. So I'm gonna take Alibi for destruction, and let's get right to it. So going with this defense, I want to show you guys where they plant first. So the most common plant spot is right here when it comes to A bomb, so Teller's bomb. So usually they're going to try to breach this wall and plant right there. Then they're going to try to breach this wall and plant right here or right here depending on the defense. So those are the two most common plant spots. And then for your defensive team, you want at least 2 roamers and at least 2 anchors. And your 5th, you can go do whatever you need. So let's go on to our reinforcements. We got 10 total, and for the reinforcements, I'm just go over general. So obviously I recommend Mira in this strat, but she does change up how you use your reinforcements. So I'm just go a general version if you don't have Mira. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 reinforcements. And then for our 10th one, you can put it right there on that wall in cafeteria. That's what that's called. So you just do that to just block some of the angles that the attackers can create. Or you can go up here on 2nd floor and on top of lobby stairs. So if they have a glass or something, you can open up this wall and just kind of cut off your roamers, so you can reinforce this wall if you like. So that's for our reinforcements. Now next up, barbed wire. So right here you at least want 4 and at most 6. So you can open up this hatch, put a piece of barbed wire right here, so they have to hit it no matter what. They cannot go around because that thing blocks them and you can fall in. So they have to hit the barb, so that's a good spot, and every pro team does that, so I really like that. So that's 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, and then you don't really need one at this window since it slows them down as is. And then I like 4 right here, so when they try to peek the window, they hit the barbed wire, so that's 4. And then 5 can be on the stairs, on top of the stairs, or you can double up. You can double up at that door, you can double up at that door, double up at that door. So that's our barbed wire. Next up, barricades. So every time you're going to want to barricade this right here, blue door, blue stairs, right here, closet. And then this is optional as well. And obviously barricade the objective doors. I do recommend castle, and I'll show you guys where to put your castle barricades when it comes to that point. So if no one's playing up here, barricade that. That's something your roamers would do. And then obviously up here, barricade this side, obviously to protect you from the windows. So that's it for our barricades. Next up, like a rotation and destruction. So right here we're gonna want a rotation hole. You're gonna want a small one. So right here, so this is just so you have another way to get in between rooms and not just have this door. So you got right here, then you have this little cabinet for some cover. It is bulletproof, but you still can get shot when you're rotating through. This is actually a pretty good spot for an alibi. So right there, you can replace it if you need to. Pretty solid. So you got that, and then so we have reinforcements right here and a reinforcement right here. So we're gonna blow up in between. And this is just to go for your angles as well. So I'll go over that in the angles portion. Then we're going to want to open up hatches. I don't need this last impact, so I'll just open it. So you can open up that hatch over here. Honestly, your smoke or whatever might not have enough time to open up these hatches. Something you roamers can do with their impacts. Open up this hatch. There's 2 elevator hatches, and we open up the teller hatch over there. So there's a lot of hatches, and we got most of them for the most part. So yep, open up the hatches. That rotation, that's it. So next up, angles. So right here with this, you got this reinforcement. You just use this to hold tight angles on the door. Like, you know, normally you'll hold a nice angle on the door right there. Same thing with these reinforcements, and then you can kind of lay down, come across. So we are gonna have a mirror, so it definitely make those holes in the wall a lot better. So right here, you're gonna hop on this printer. See right there, we got the vault prompt, and then we're gonna run on this. It's kind of hard to do. Oh, kind of lag through it. I'll give it a couple tries if I can't get it. Dude, there we go. I got it. So right there, you can open up. So right here, this is a great angle just in the windows. Usually people are not gonna be low on the windows, so you don't really have to worry about that. But they're coming through the lobby door. Nice easy kill coming down the spiral stairs, and even when they're looking over this counter, they're not going to be looking up here. They're going to be looking at the doors, so that's a great angle for that. Then you can hide under the table, shoot this up, and then same thing from the other side, hide right there, open this up, and you have an angle right here. So that's pretty solid. You can always shoot out these boxes, create some angles for yourself. Same thing right here. A better head glitch right here. Just so yeah, because that's bulletproof. So then when they try to shoot their head, they might shoot the rail instead. And up here, so if your team can maintain top control, then these are some nice angles they can use against the attackers when they try to do their final push. So right here. So right there at the window. And then at the door right there, it's got like a door, then the teller office doors there. So right here, yeah, you want to be careful with these ones. You definitely want to wait till the end to make these, because if the attackers do get top control, then they're going to use these against you. So right there, that's good for that door. Then the other door right here, so right there. So yeah. So that's it for our angles. Next up, runouts and spawn peaks. So most of you guys already know the spawn peaks, but for the runouts, obviously this is a common run out to run out of that window, but I don't really like that one. If you're gonna run out that side, I would run out of here, out of garage. So over here, run out of garage, and then you get the people repelling. The reason why this is better is because when you try to come back in, you're safe, versus the other one, they can shoot you through the windows when you try to get back in the building. So this one's a bit safer and less expected. And then over in cave, so if attackers were to rush, it would be through cave. This is the most common rush, so you can actually run through and catch them while they drop, or you can just wait for them at the cave entrance. So that's pretty solid. You can just wait for them here. Right here is what a lot of people do or something. So that's good. And then, yeah, there's not much for the runouts because there's a lot of tall buildings. You have to like hop out of windows. But right here, this is my favorite spawn peak. So I made a video about this, to peak or not to peak. That's what it's called, and it's pretty recent. And it's just right here. So we open up that up, and I usually go rook to do this, and right here. So bam, that's my favorite spawn peak on this map. So it's just a little quick little runouts and spawn peaks. I think most of you guys know the spawn peaks for this map since it is spawn peak heavy, but this one's less common and it's solid. So that's that. I think we got all the basics covered. It's time to go to our operators. Alright, onto Valkyrie. So obviously we have 3 cams, but there's 3 important zones that you kind of want to cover, but then the 4th zone is outside. So we have 3 cameras and 4 zones. So over here, lobby is the first zone, open area is the second zone, over here, and then skylight is the third zone, and outside the fourth. So going with the lobby, there's a lot of spots you can throw a cam in lobby. I saw Pengu throw one on that lamp, so Pengu, a pro player for Penta, right there. I've thrown one at the bottom of this lamp, it's never been shot out. Then you can throw one up there, it's just pretty solid on the speaker. A lot of good spots, but I'm gonna just throw this one up here, since it's probably like the best one, but it is pretty vulnerable. The thing is, a lot of spots to hide it. Attackers are gonna have a tough time finding it. So right there, good cam. And then when it comes to open area, I'm not gonna throw a cam here because, to be honest, open area is it's a good place to have a cam, but there's no good spots for your cam. I saw Pinga threw one up here. They were defending basement, and he threw a cam right there, and I was like, that's kind of crappy, but it's they probably won't expect it because they're defending down below. But I like to throw one in that corner. If you want a real hidden one, you can throw one in that microwave, and then from this microwave, like the view in my holographic is the view you get with that cam, but it's well hidden, but you still see it good enough to see how many people are in open area. But from there, I rather, because I'm gonna throw one outside and one in skylight, so I like to throw one right here, so it just blends in. It's black and colorful lights, just like the black eye camera. Then you can probably throw one like on top of the roof or on top of the skylight. People won't catch that. Can I ping it? What the heck? And then right here, so this one, a pro player for No Rangu did this. So he got up here and he threw it on top of this plant. So let's see how it go. It's not as hidden. It's just, people are still not gonna look for a Val cam right there, but let's see if we can get a bit. Whatever. Right there is a good spot. So obviously you can see blue, you can see Archive's door. My leg's blocking it, but right here. So right here's a good cam. You see into the hallway as well. It's pretty. People are not gonna notice it. It's obviously I didn't put it in that good spot. You want to put it like deeper in, but you guys get the point. So what he was doing, he was defending upstairs. He had the Val cam watching the hallway. You saw a guy in the hallway, pre-fired. He was laying down. So that's a good spot for a cam. Now for our final one. So there's a lot of spots you can throw a cam outside. You can throw in the skyline, throw it right there on that I don't know what to call that, vent. I think it's called the air vent. But right here, this is the best one. If you're to throw one outside, it's right here. So right there, you throw on this tree. Bam. So right here. Right there, you get to see the skylight. So you can see if it's safe to rotate. So if you want to rotate and flank from skylight, then you can check if the skylight is safe. Or mid stairs, you want to rotate and flank from mid stairs, you can see if the skylight on mid stairs is safe to rotate. And then you can see if people are rappelling here on the north windows, and if they are, you can hop out. Let me hop out, and then you can shoot them from here if they're rappelling. So yeah, that's it for Valkyrie. Let's go on to our next operator. Alright, on to our mirror spots. So I have two in here, and then I have a third one that I'm going to the next round to show you guys. So the one that we want every single time is this mirror right here. So this is our first mirror. This mirror is just to help defend Teller office. So right here, I just made that hole in the wall right here, just in case, like, to say if thermite blew up the wall, just kind of the angles you would have. And then right here, just protect this door. So obviously you're gonna have a castle. Castle's gonna castle that door, that window, and that window. But also with this, you're pretty safe. So if those castles did get blown up, you're pretty safe. You have the bomb covering these shelves covering you, so that's pretty good. So from here, you can have some nice angles onto that door. If they breach that wall, which most likely they are, you get an angle onto them. So bam, right there, the door, bam. You got this rotation, and then the holes in between right here. And so you're still keeping the reinforcements. Now how the reinforcements change is that you're not reinforcing this wall, but you're still keeping with your 10th reinforcement. You can still put in the same spot as before. So with this missing reinforcement, you can add it. Say you have this one as your 10th in the original portion, then you can add your, so this would be your 9th, and then your 10th one can be upstairs. And you want to reinforce this one for sure, because if you don't and you have this wall open, they can have an angle onto that mirror, and then they can just shoot you when you try to peek. So you definitely want that reinforced. But honestly, your 10th reinforcement in this situation, it doesn't matter. So you still have 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's our reinforcements in this situation. Then with this mirror, obviously control of open area, you have some nice angles. If they try to go and rotate through cafeteria, you can peek them in open area. So that's it for this mirror, but this one's your alternative, your optional. EG, Evil Geniuses, use this mirror and that mirror, so that's where I got this from. So I'm gonna go into the next round to show you guys the other one. Alright, on to our second mirror. So right here we're gonna have claws of this mirror is to defend CEO. So obviously I have this second mirror just to see like which ways to place it, because we have 3 spare reinforcements. So we got one right here, and a 1 on this wall. So I'll go over the reinforcements downstairs as well. So we have 3 right here, and I was just seeing, should we put 1 right here and 2 right and the second one right there, or 2 right here? I think how I have it right now is best, since you can kind of get shot if you don't reinforce that wall all the way to the right. So how pro players did this, I see Beast Coast did this, and I think another team did this. So with this mirror, they just do this, obviously defend the windows, don't give them top control. And then right here, this mirror is blocking it, but obviously you can get an angle onto the skylight, stairs I guess, and yeah, skylight area. So that's what that's for. But then right here, it's just good to open up this wall, so if they hop through the windows you can shoot them. And then that Valkyrie cam I showed right here, this is just something pretty nice to have, so when they're coming through the hallway, your teammates can call it, or you can see them come through, quick peek them, bam. So yeah, this is the alternative mirror spot. So let's go on to the next. Okay, right here we're at the final portion of the video, so when we go over the general ops, I don't need to go into a separate round to show them. So the next important operator is Castle and his Castle Barricade. So I mentioned this before, but he's going to castle this door, Archives window, and Archives door. So he doesn't need to castle this door because you have the barbed wire and the hatch combo. So open up the hatch and barbed wire, that's pretty solid, and you can double up if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty good. So with that, that's Castle and Bandit. So there's a lot of walls that you can ban, and like I said from the start, Bandit and Mute are solid because there's a lot of things you can do. This is an important wall, this is an important wall, and that's an important wall. So that's 3, 5, 7 reinforcements. So if I were Bandit, depending on your mirrors, you could say bandit the mirrors. If they have a Habana but something you don't know, maybe you just want to bandit the Habanas and then bandit a 2 wall. So that's a 2 wall, or 2 reinforcement wall, 2 reinforcement wall. That's a 3 reinforcement wall. So let's say you got this mirror and the mirror upstairs, and you can just bandit this wall and bandit that mirror. That's 4 batteries. But if you have both mirrors here, then you can probably do 2, then 1, and like 1 somewhere else, 1 right there, because they'd rather blow up that wall than that side. So yeah, that's Bandit. Then Jaeger, you're gonna want to put some ADSs if you can outside to protect the castle, so if they try to acid Zofia it, you can probably catch one and just burn some of their utility. Going right there while sitting. Maybe you can sneak one right here, probably not, but sneak one right there, so when they try to blow up this door you can catch something. That one's more risky, but other than that, you just put your other Jaegers and OBJ to protect your anchors. Your roamers 2nd floor. That 5th person, that long roamer I showed you, they can play down below and rotate through stairs and just flank. Echo obviously send an OBJ, Mirror send OBJ. Smoke is going to play the main Mirror, so Smoke will play here just because it's closest to both objectives and you can smoke them out. That's the best position for him to throw his smokes. So yeah, then Bandit, Roamer, Vigil, Ella, obviously they're going to be doing the things upstairs. Yeah, that's about it. Pulse, he can play OBJ. I'm still trying to think. Maestro, like I said, I don't really like him, but if I were to play him, I'm thinking pros are probably going to play Maestro to destroy the thermite, so that's something you probably put outside, or you just use Maestro as a better bulletproof cam. There you go. So, but yeah, I don't really like Maestro, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want more Dirty Dave, please subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time.